Right then, we are here for Wembley weekend. Starting off with the third and fourth place playoff of the ML Cup, which was played earlier today. We had Everton losing to Galatasaray in the semi-finals and Marseille falling short to Hertha Berlin. Both at the San Siro. They were going to Wembley anyway. It's not the game they wanted to play in, but it's a game they are playing in, and not many teams get to come to Wembley in ML. This is Marseille's second time at Wembley, and it's the second time in the third and fourth place playoff as well. They were beaten in the semi-finals last year by Newcastle United, and this year they were beaten by Hertha Berlin, and they're in the third and fourth place playoff again. They came up against Rangers in the third and fourth place playoff last season, and they were beaten in extra time. So we'll do one better this season and finish third in the cup, or Everton claim the third place, as well as a little bit of extra transfer budget. That is what's at stake really for the two sides. And it's a nice warm-up to go before the big two games later. In goal for Marseille, Steve Mandanda, who's ever present in goal for the French side. Amavi, Alderweireld, Kamara and Amavi at the back. Rongier and Sanson in central defensive midfield, with Thauvin, Ozil and Pepe just behind Lacazette. The French side do have some silverware with the ML Championship title, but here's the Everton lineup. Pickford in goal, Augusto and Vidal are in midfield, and Garcia, Ocampos and Porto in midfield, with Kevin Volland up front. So Marseille will kick us off here at Wembley weekend in this third and fourth place playoff. Marseille, who will be playing Everton again next season in the Premier League. I'd like to get one over them here at Wembley, and Pepe with a great ball in, headed out by Crisiccio. And here comes Porto, scored the goal to send them to the semi-finals, but were beaten quite badly by Galatasaray. At least the scoreline suggested that as well. It'll be a throw into Marseille here. Shooting at the end where their fans are situated. Here is Amavi, Ozil, Thauvin back to Amavi, intercepted by Jesus Navas, and Everton will play. Augusto, that's a fantastic ball out to Porto, and Porto runs down the right hand side. He's got options in the middle. Great chance for Everton to take the lead. It's in by Ocampos. The Premiership side lead here at Wembley, and it was a great breakaway by Porto down the right hand side, and he's found a great cross. It was dummied by Volland. He left it for Lucas Ocampos, and Everton lead at Wembley.
Everton goal, number 6, Lucas Ocampos.
Oh, how will Marseille respond? Running gear into Ozil. Sanson. Oh, and Pepe's beaten Dean to the ball there. Runs towards the corner flag. What can he do here for the French side? And Alaba does really well to get across there. And Everton come forward again. Garcia. Augusto. Into Kevin Volland. Volland out to Porto. Is Jesus Navas, who gets past running gear, and Everton are in again down this right hand side. Porto, and then Marvey stops Porto down this right hand side. Marseille, who have been very impressive this season, will be very disappointed with the way they went out in the cup, but they'll be very happy with the way they performed this season. And that is offside by Tovan. The way they went out against Hertha Berlin in a very tight game, they were on top for most of it. They'll be disappointed to have gone out, but overall it's been a very successful season for Brandon Baker's men. He would have bit your hand off if you offered him the championship title and a cup semi-final at the start of the season. And this game is more or less like a glorified post-season friendly. A game that you don't really want to lose. You don't really gain anything from winning, but losing it just adds that bit of a sour spot. We have Lacazette on the ball. Out to Tovan. Running here. Ozil. Here's Tovan. Tovan running forward, and he's found Ozil. And Marseille could be level here. And oh no. Marseille thought they were level, but it turns out that Mesut Ozil was offside. Lacazette had the ball in the back of the net. Yeah, just not timed his run quite properly there. And Everton have been let off. The Marseille fans behind that goal thought they were level. Oh my word, and what a ball that is, and Volland just couldn't quite get there. Would have been some pass to Kevin Volland. Augusto, Vidal, and Raul Garcia. Here's Porto now. Marseille dominating the ball, but not really creating anything. Everton definitely been more potent in front of goal. Oh, and that was close for Volland. Marseille get away with it, and they come forward themselves here. And Sakai. Campos stops the pass, and Everton will come forward here, making their first trip to Wembley. And here's Garcia. A chance. No, but he's pulled it back to Augusto. He goes forward back to Garcia. And that will be a free kick right on the edge of the box. Foul by Alderweireld. He picks up a booking for his troubles. And Augusto with the free kick. Campos lays it off, and it is in by Augusto. And Marseille are made to pay for the free kick and they gave away on the edge of the box. And Everton are looking good for finishing third in the ML Cup. It is a fantastic free kick. He gets it up and down, no chance for Mandanda. And Everton are in strong position to get a Wembley victory here.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
And 3 minutes of stoppage time. And that is half time. Everton, who have not seen much of the ball, are 2-0 up here at Wembley Stadium after two great moves. I mean, the first one was fantastic play by Porto down their right hand side before he crossed towards Volland, who dummied it for Campos. And a good move to win a free kick on the edge of the box, which resulted in Augusto firing in into the top corner from just outside the box. Marseille, who have dominated, Oh, hang on. So we're back here for the second half at Wembley Stadium. The first of a repeat day. We'll have the ML playoff final after this for the big one at the end. 1 minute. And Volland has fired it past Mandanda. And Everton could potentially embarrass the Championship winners here.
Everton goal, number 31, Kevin Volland.
Here is Vidal. Garcia. Augusto. Out to Navas. Marseille look like they just want this game to be over now. Everton comfortably strolling to a 3-0 win. And here is Vidal. Out to Ocampos. Vidal. Ocampos back to Vidal. This is great football from Everton. And it's a cross towards the back. Oh, and Porto was there. Completely missed the whole Marseille defence. Oh, and it could be 4 in Mandanda. With a fine stop. To deny Volland his second of the game. Volland is actually going to come off, I believe. And Porto with the ball in. Oh, and again flick towards goal. And that will be another free kick for Everton. Can Augusto do it for the second time? The layoff again. And Augusto hits it. Oh, he's done it again. Augusto with free kicks either half. And this is getting embarrassing for Marseille now. The same tactic, and that one was even better than the first one. Look at that for technique. The ball cannons off the post, no chance for the goalkeeper. And are Everton sending a statement out for next season? Clearly disappointed with their cup loss earlier today to Galatasaray, and they're taking their frustrations out here against Marseille. Strootman, Sanson, Ozil now. Here is Sanson for Marseille. Here is Nicola Pepe. Does well to get past Digne. Could they get a consolation goal? Can Marseille? Pepe is stopped by Luca Digne, and here come Everton. No Campos. Vidal now for Everton. Garcia. And here come Marseille with Pepe. Sakai now. Strootman. Here is Ozil. Sakai into Kevin Strootman. This is better from Marseille. Strootman running forward. He's stopped by Luca Digne, and Everton will come forward again. And that's a fantastic ball out on the right to Porto. And Everton are in again here. It's Porto, oh, but this time Alderweireld is able to claim. And it runs through to Mandanda. Here come Everton again. Garcia, Augusto. Sakai for Marseille now. Ozil, Sanson, Pepe, and I think Marseille are just trying to see it out. It's been a horrible game for them. Bad way to end what's been a very good season for the French side. But they could get a consolation goal here with Thauvin. Amavi. Oh, that would have been a very great pass into Thauvin there, but couldn't quite find him. And Everton could seal the victory with a kiss here, with a Campos coming through. And they've got runners in the middle. Luca Digne's there. Oh, but they couldn't find Morales at the back post. What would have topped off a 5-star performance from Everton. But that is that. They finish third in the ML Cup and are in good stead to maybe prepare a title challenge next season. Third place finish in the Premier League and third place finish in the ML Cup for Everton. As for Marseille, the game does not reflect how their season's been. It's been a fantastic season for them, winning the ML Championship. They'll be back in the Premiership next season, where Brandon believes they may belong, and in a cup semi-final, finishing 4th out of the 14 teams. It's pretty impressive. They'll be back next season. That's 2 consecutive 4th place finishes in the ML Cup, which isn't bad, but Marseille would love to go one better next season and potentially win it. I shall be back for the playoff final and then the ML Cup later.